Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches, dependiendo de la hora en que usted está viendo este video. Eh, en este momento quiero agradecerles por el hecho de que de que lo estén viendo, por supuesto. Y en segundo lugar, quiero también, de alguna forma, mostrarles el camino para aquellas personas que piensan que no pueden hacer, digamos, el arte de programar o de hacer códigos. Hay siempre variantes, hay siempre formas de hacer las cosas que no son las complejas, ¿no? Y esa es la idea de este tipo de entrenamiento y va también con la lógica del canal de YouTube que es BI for Humans. De alguna manera quiero humanizar un poco esta tecnología de la misma forma en que yo la aprendí en práctica diaria, en resolver casos de la vida real y por supuesto el concepto también del idioma de programación, que básicamente lo conocí fue en inglés, cuando mi lengua materna era en español. Se hizo un poco difícil al inicio, después todo empieza a fluir. Todavía no tengo esa fluencia en inglés para poder hacer cursos grabados. De forma física he dado muchos entrenamientos en inglés, pero de forma grabada me cuesta todavía un poquitico porque quiero hacerlo sin acento, lo cual es prácticamente imposible. Vivo en una ciudad maravillosa que es la ciudad de Hialeah, donde más del 98% de personas es bilingüe. De hecho, hablan mucho español, o sea, sienten el acento que tú pronuncias e inmediatamente te tiran en español. Es un poco complejo, ¿no? Aunque en mi trabajo sí uso bastante el inglés desde el punto de vista de comunicación y de escritura, bueno, lo uso siempre. Esa es la realidad. Bueno, una vez he dicho el caso, voy a tratar de hacerlo, digamos, de manera, explicar los tópicos interactivamente en español y inglés, pero quiero que me perdonen si en algún momento pronuncio mal alguna de las palabras, lo estoy haciendo a alta velocidad y muchas veces el pensamiento se me hace más fácil pensarlo en español, ¿no? Por lo menos lo que estoy diciendo, de hecho los comandos, los, los, la forma de ver la data es en inglés, yo no la aprendí en español. Bien, voy a comenzar diciéndoles que esta primera grabación va a ser Basic Querying Analysis. ¿De qué manera podemos hacer análisis evaluando queries, evaluando relaciones entre las bases de datos de forma fácil, no de forma compleja? Si ustedes ven esto que está acá arriba, es un select con un from, un order by, de hecho tiene grouping y tiene una cantidad de fórmulas acá arriba que se hace bastante complejo memorizar. ¿Tiene sentido hacerlo a nivel de código? Sí, hay muchas cosas que hay que hacerlas, que no hay otra forma de hacerlas que no sean con código. Pero se puede hacer cosas a nivel de no código, a nivel de relación, a nivel de lógica, que sean potentes desde el punto de vista de análisis y que sean profesionales. La respuesta es sí. Bien, voy a mostrarles en este ejemplo un caso básico de una necesidad que hay, por ejemplo. Aquí se las muestro en la izquierda abajo y el caso sería el siguiente. Step one, what do you want to show? O sea, ¿qué quiero mostrar? Yo quiero mostrar estadísticas acerca del producto. O sea, esto es una empresa que se dedica a vender productos, que tiene clientes, que tiene órdenes de compra, que tiene transacciones, que tiene suplidores, que tiene una relación estructural de lo que es desde el acto que se hace una solicitud, una orden de compra, hasta que se factura y se cobra. Vamos a comenzar por lo simple. Lo simple es sabiendo qué queremos mostrar. Veamos después las bases de datos, veamos las tablas, veamos las relaciones, que el 90% del problema está en entender las relaciones. If you know the relationship between the tables inside the system, you are not 100%, but at least a 90% of the problem resolved. Because you need to know first what is the relationship, where is the fields that each table have. Si conoces toda la estructura y conoces la lógica de la data, puedes hacer algo. Si no lo conoces, es imposible, aunque sea un gran programador, desde el punto de vista de código, que puedas hacer algo correctamente, al menos, ¿no? Y de esto, ¿qué me están pidiendo? O sea, cada query, cada tipo de report have something to show. In that case, they want to show product name, total quantity by products, AVG, average prices and product, average discount by product, total transactions by product, total company by product. O sea, es una serie de estadísticas, grouping, en este caso acerca de productos. Si fuera acerca de compañía, fuera de otra forma. Si fuera acerca de suppliers, fuera de otra forma. Pero en este caso lo quieren a nivel de product. Product es la tabla objetivo en este sentido. Pero ¿qué pasa? Que quantity, prices, discount, and other fields doesn't storage in product database, product tables in that case, in the database itself is table. Okay, it's important to know where is the relation. The second step that they want to show is define table related, o sea, definir, en este caso, para lograr lo que quieren mostrar, que es lo que está en el paso 1, necesito saber primero the relation between tables. And the third step, after you know the relation between tables, you need to apply grouping, sorting, and function. That is the way to calculate the parameters to show at the end. If you want to calculate the average of prices, you need to know first, you need to grouping. And later you need to put the function AVG to calculate that, okay? Another thing, in the fourth step, they want to apply formatting. That is at the end. Almost, you need to know how the formatting is applying to different fields. For example, if you want to show the currency, the currency is the format and the C letter, capital letter between quotation. In that case, simple quotation. And if you want to show the percent, you need to know how the percent format is applying to the fields, calculation fields, or the fields itself. Okay. And now I try to show very simple where the problem is resolved. And I open at the bottom here. I am open the Management Studio, SQL Management Studio, and here is the database. This is a sample database. The database for teaching, is not the real life. Maybe the real life is a little bit different, but they have several tables inside. In that case, for our purpose today, is categories, customers, employees, order details, orders, products, and shippers. En este caso solamente me interesan esas 5 o 6 tablas para hacer el análisis en el cual me están pidiendo, digamos, como propósito final, que es el mostrar los productos y la estadística de estos productos. Efectivamente, por ende, lo primero que hago es estar dentro de la base de datos. O sea, you click at the database and you expand here the tables. Okay, you can expand the table, you can see the table. At that moment, let me show here something. Okay, let me increase here, but I have to do something else with the system recorders. And here you have something called, when you are in size or over, in that case, position your mouse over the name, you can see here the new query. Just click it. O sea, una vez que estés ubicado en el lugar donde está la tabla, perdón, la tabla no, la base de datos, solamente tienes que dar clic acá en New Query and appear immediately the New Query section here. That section belongs to Northwind. You can see here Northwind is in the left upper corner here, left upper corner appear Northwinds. That is the database and inside the table. And here in that space, empty space, you right click here and just click it, design query in editor. Just click it, and immediately the system show you different tabs. One of them is table, another is views, another is function, another is synonym. In that case, tables. And I want to select the tables involved in that analysis. In that case, is categories, customers. You press the control key and keep it in the keyboard and just click customer, employee, order details, orders, product, and shippers. You can select at the same time all of the table involved in the analysis. You need to know about the system, that is true. If that's impossible, you can create report, query, whatever analysis category if you don't know the system. In that case, I try to show you in a few seconds how that relationship is working. Right now, just add, and everything right now is inside, just clocks here. You can see here the 7 tables. In that case, let me see 7. I don't know. Really, it is 7 tables. Here, you have cheaper. You need to sort, to put position correctly. Just customer to the hair. Order is the base of that pivot. It's as a pivot, It's as a pivot, Order, everything depends of order. Employee, product from here. Category is from product. Cheaper is from, let me see, I think is from order. Let me see, is cheaper ID here. It's not. Let me check. Let me check here the relationship. If you double click in the line, you can see here. It doesn't work. You can see here at the right corner, the right left, the relationship. But I prefer another thing. If you right click in the line, that belong, you can property, and you can see here it is join, the join itself, the join between each tables. Sometimes is join here showing. Let me close here, but I prefer another thing. Let me see. Here is cheap buy. Is cheap buy. I don't like that. Cheaper here. I don't like that. Let me right click in that relationship. By default, remove. I want to create by myself. Okay, first of all, here you have supply ID. You can see here, no supply, no. Oh, it's a cheaper. Sorry for that. I don't want cheaper. I want supply. Let me delete the table cheaper. Just right click here and add another table. I want to supplier, not cheaper, supplier. Okay, supplier right now is depend of product. Is depend of category category depend to of product. Okay, let me create the relationship, or let me review the relationship. They have automatic relationship because there is some key. That key, you can see how order ID is related with of the order detail by order ID. You can see it. Okay, order details has a relation with product, because here is the product ID, and here in product there is a product ID too. You just drag product ID from here to here, and there is the relationship. Now everything is related, but you can see right now order with order detail with product and category and suppliers, and order is related to with customer and employee in another things. But the master, not the master, is the in that case is the grandmother. The grandmother is orders, but there is some child like order details or employee or customers or product. For example, employee is unique. Here, the employee are one time only. Customer is unique too. And product is unique too. Category unique and supplier unique too. You can relate. But here, in order detail, there is several product ID. Several product ID. You can see that. And here, in order should be, or is possible, there are different customers, different employees, more than one. That is the way to do it. Okay, can be that is possible. Okay, first of all, you have the relation right now, but though isn't enough. Okay, you need to create the correct relationship between each table. For example, order and employee. If you right click here in that diamond, right click here and select what is the orientation. Is from orders. You can see how defined is right outer join. It's not the same. Right and left and inner is different. Okay, in that case, order with order detail, you right click here and select from order to. From order to. If you put them out here, it's right outer join. In that case too, right click and from order details, right click here and from product, right click here and product, and right click here and orders. You need to define the relationship between tables, but you need to be sure the orientation of that relationship is correct. He dicho una pila de cosas en inglés, muchas de ellas me salieron bien, otras no, pero estamos aquí. En español, lo que hay que hacer es establecer las relaciones entre las tablas, pero no solo las relaciones entre las tablas a través de los índices, o en este caso a través de los key, o de los primary key o secondary key, en este caso, sino también la orientación de esas relaciones, ¿no? Bien, ya están las relaciones hechas, felices y contentos todos. Voy a subir esto un poquitico para arriba. Ahora llegó el momento de subir esto hacia arriba. ¿Por qué? Porque voy a empezar a establecer qué fields son los que se van a poner en el análisis. Now you need to select the fields according to the final analysis. In that case, let me show again. I want to show the product. I want to show the companies. I want to show the quantity, the prices, the discount. That is the fields involved in that analysis. For that, you need to come back here to Management Studio and select first of all. First of all, I always try to do what the analysis is about. But when you create a query, you need to think in the big picture. When you think in the big picture, you need to be sure you create a query that is the source of different future event, future analysis. For that, I select order ID. I select order name from orders. Okay, the second table to selecting is custom. Let me select here. Let me go back a little bit here. I need to increase the size. You can see that how it increases by the corners in the frame. That is the way to do it. Okay. And now after order date, here I don't have any fields for that moment. I need to, maybe later I need it. I need to come back and recreate the query or something like that, Okay. Now company name, contact name. Sorry. By clicking and title name, but I want to do something here with aliases because company name in that case is the same and supply. You can see suppliers, and customer have the same fields: company name, contact name, and contact title. For that, I need to specify that one belongs to customer. In that case, I put custom underscore company name. Okay, I like that a lot, because you have to be clarified which one is the fields involved in that case. Cost. Each time you see that, you can see that belong to customer. Got it? Contact. That's it. Name. Okay, great. And here, cost underscore, in that case, contact title. Okay, sorry. So contact title. Perfect. Now, go ahead. We continue right now with a employee, can be last name, first name, that's it, and title. And you can rename the alias here, of course. Here is last name. Yeah, first name. Be organizing. If you organize your data, it's easy. And that case is underscore title. Here we are. Okay, we continue here. About the product name. It is product name. Don't need anything because it's product name. In supplier is company name, contact name, and contact title. Let me put here supplier underscore company name. Yes, it is. And here supplier underscore contact name. And here supply underscore contact title. That's it. Okay. Perfect. And now there is another thing. It's a category name. Just click it. But I prefer drag down the product name, and put before the company name to be specified. And it's a category, is the customer, is a order, employee, product. It is product too. And now the last table involved in that is unit price, quantity, and discount. Here we are. Here at the bottom, there is something called OK. For the moment, I try to testing. It is working. You can see that. This the entire a lot of things. You can see that how complex is that code if you need to do it. But we don't need to know any code. Now it is the data organizing. Okay, go to execute here. And there is something called where condition expect employee ID. It's a Boolean type. Oh, we have a problem here. Let me right click. It is selected and let me go here. Management Studio. This doesn't work. Select no presenter graphical using query design. Please. There is something called here. Let me see what is the mistake. It's employee ID. Employee ID. Let me see. Employee right only join. Employee ID. But there is a lot of thing about employee. Okay, easy peasy. Employee, delete the employee from the relationship, and here you need to do something else. Here is employee last name. Just delete it. Believe me, I don't know what happened, but I need to know how to resolve the problem, Select the entire employee's code like this, just delete it. And here we have two comma, release the comma or delete the comma too. And right now, highlight it, everything, and right click here. Here is employee ID. Let me go back here. Let me go back. What's a mistake? My mistake. Employee. Maybe first, let me select everything. Maybe it was that was a select to the end, that was the mistake. Here we are, my back. Okay, you need to be sure you select the entire code. For that, just control, if you have only a one query, you can control 8 and appear and you select everything. You run it and everything is fine. Okay, great, wonderful. It's live. It's live, everything is possible. Okay, just right click here and design in query editor again. Okay, because I want to do something else. I want to calculate something here. For example, I want to calculate the sales, the gross sales. I want to calculate the taxes, and I want to calculate the net sales. Okay, perfect. Let me increase here the column. Okay, and here, let me try to do the formula. The formula is let me start with quantity first. No, it's possible. Why no? Unit price, like this, typing, but be sure to typing correctly, Time is a multiply symbol. Quantity time, in that case, it's a multiply symbol, open parenthesis, 1 minus, and discount. Okay. Discount and close parenthesis. That is the formula of the sales without any taxes involved. But here you need to include the taxes. Time, okay, it's a multiply symbol, open parenthesis, 1 plus, yes. The discount is 1 minus, and the taxes is 1 plus. In that case, to calculate the gross sales. And now 0.07 in Florida City is 7%, but you can type 7% because sometimes it's a wrong formula. But by sure, plus 0.0% is an indice number. Okay, close parenthesis and click here in the alias. Great. Product unit. We have a problem here. We need to resolve that problem. I show you right now. But first of all, let me put here the title of that column. Gross underscore sales. Okay, here unit. Let me okay here. Let me okay here and let me show you something. Let me select again the entire query, and here we are. Let me show here something. A product have something called unit price, but that unit price, I think, is the last unit price on the transactions on every time. You know, they keep it the last price here because when you getting the next orders, you need to pick out from here. But in our case, I want to use another unit price, no product. I want to use the order detail unit price that belong to each transaction. Ok, en español voy ahora. Product tiene Product tiene unit price, que es el último precio, el precio más actualizado, el último precio. Y es de ahí de donde se recoge cada vez que se va a hacer una transacción el precio actual. Pero el unit price que nosotros necesitamos es el que está en order detail, que es el que le correspondió a esa transacción en ese momento. Bien, entonces voy para abajo. Ya lo tenemos acá. Ahora fíjense, aquí en la fórmula que yo creé, automáticamente me reconoció. That was automatically. They recognize the unit price from product, but it's not. It's not. You can do something here. You need to substitute here the product. You can see that product point unit price. You need to select the entire table. And because the table have a space here, you need to put in the bracket symbol. Esto en español voy ahora. Es importante cuando tienes una tabla que tiene un nombre, que tiene espacio, que le ponga los símbolos bracket por fuera. Por ende, yo voy a sustituir acá, el point se queda, pero yo voy a sustituir acá el product, vean, y voy a pegar. Yo lo copié previamente ahí con control C, ahora voy con control V, like a Victor, and that is the formula. Now, you can see that, you can see the formula is here, or the detail unit price time, or the detail quantity time, 1 minus order detail discount time 1 plus 007. Okay, how about the taxes right now? Easy way. You don't need to type again. You can use that and delete the part of the transaction that doesn't work. But you need to know when you calculate the taxes, it's before the discount. That is the rule. You know, that is the rule. Everything depends on what is the rule, accounting rules in your company or in your state. But most of them, I think all of them, is you can discount whatever discount you have, but you need to pay the taxes before. Okay, that is the rule. For that, I highlight everything and Control C to copy, and here Control V to paste, and I delete the part of the discount. You can see that. Delete the part of the discount, and now that is the portion. That is the portion of the taxes, but it's not 1 point plus, not 1 plus. It's the 0.07%. You can see that. And let me see. If you click here, wait a minute. We have a problem here with the parentheses. Let me delete one of them, and let me delete that code. When appear that code, is because you have an error. You have an error. Here is the taxes. Here we are. We continue that. Perfect. And how about the net sale? The net sale is the cross sales minus taxes. But here, you can use that alias to make some function here, to make some calculation. You need to use the entire function. Just Control C, and here Control V to paste, and you put minus, but not yet. After copy the taxes, you copy the taxes here, and here at the end, you minus and Control V. En otras palabras, cópiate las dos fórmulas y réstalas. Ok, vean como ya la fórmula lo hizo perfectamente. Tiene que estar seguro que no tiene o sea, que no tiene ningún quotation or something like that, you know. If appears something quotation, the formula is back. Here we are. Perfect, great, wonderful. And here we have the alias for that fields The alias for that field, let me increase that, is net underscore sales. Perfect, wonderful. Hit OK right now and just Control A to select everything and execute. Here we are. You have here the entire analysis or the entire variables or fields involved in whatever analysis for now. Perfect. We have a unit price, quantity, discount, gross sales, taxes, and net sales. And we need to put that calculation, save that calculation in the way that we can do something else later. Okay, in that case, you first of all, you spend a lot of time doing. How about if I broken? Don't worry about that. Just save it as a query here. Just save it here. And in that case, I put something new query based. Okay, let me put the same name to overwrite, but you can put the name whatever you want. But first of all, be sure you put a name that meaning something. Okay, pónganle un nombre que tenga sentido, que vaya a algún lugar. Okay, le voy a dar save it and just overwrite. I have right now the query saved, but I want to be sure there is another type of method that you can use it to calculation later. Better than query like this, you know. You need to run the query first. But how about if I put that query in a view? In a view, when you put in the view, you can select from whatever place. You don't need to remember how the code inside is. Just right click here and copy the entire code. And now go to views here. You can see views here. There is a lot of, if you expand the views here, there is a lot of one, you know. But first of all, right click in views and just new view. Here we are. Close it and highlight here the selected and from and just Control V to paste. Here we are. And just click inside here the empty space that belong to table. Wow. Appear everything was in the query. It's fine, it's correct, it's wonderful. And now you need to put the name to this one and just click here, save it. I always start the view's name as a V as a Victor bigger, capital letter, underscore, and now it is Northwind. Okay, Northwind here, query, and here base. Like I put more or less the same name I put as a query. But in that case, there is right now, but I override it. Okay, just click OK. It is, yes, it's overridden. Close here, and refresh the views. Right click here and refresh. And here we are. There is the query. It's Northwind query base. Just right click here and select top. In my case, I put 2000, but by default is 1000. Doesn't matter. Just 2000 here, and here we are. You can see how it look like. Perfect, wonderful, great, marble, perfect. Okay, just close that. Okay, I want to do the calculation. What kind of calculation? Let me show again. Here, there is something called product name, total quantity by product, ABG. I need to respond that questions. For that, I can create a query over another view. Okay, I can create here a query over a view or create another view. The source and the before view. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, right click view here and just new view. It is go to the view tab and here go back and here there is view Northwind query basis. Just add it. Perfect, wonderful, marble. I have here everything I need. First of all, I need to select a product name. I select the product name. Perfect, wonderful. I select right now the company name. Let me show. It's important. The company is in bold. The companies. Okay, perfect, wonderful. Here there is something called. Let me see. Where is company? Company, merely custom company name. Just click it. Here we are. You can see that both fields in bold. What else? By sure they need unit. By sure they need quantity. Let me see here what they want. They want a discount too. Quantity, prices, and discounts. Let me go back here. And now discount. That's three variables. Here we are. And the magic is right now, my friends. Right click here in the empty space and just select add group by. Here we are. You can see how it's grouping. Perfect, wonderful. But the only grouping, let me show here, the only grouping that I need is a product name. It's a product name. The others are calculation. For that, product name is grouping. Bien, ahora voy en español. Seleccioné las variables involucradas en el análisis que quiero hacer, en el query que quiero, en el resultado que quiero obtener, y básicamente seleccioné product, el nombre de la compañía, el precio, la unidad y el descuento. Después de eso le di right click acá y le puse a grouping. Perfect. Grouping is by product, by sure. But how about the company name? Let me show here. The company name is Total Company. Total Company. Perfect. Wonderful. Let me go back here. Total Company. For that, in take off group by, you click it and you need to Total Company. But Total Company, you need to use a specific function here. The company can be repeat. For that is count distinct. How many company? Count distinct. How about unit price? They want about average. How about quantity? They want to total quantity. How about sum? How about discount? They want average. You click here and click average. Perfect, wonderful, marble. But we need to be sure everything is in place. Perfect. But they talking about transaction by product. But here you can see everything here is about product because the only grouping here is product, you know. But you need to put here, they want to know how many transactions. And transaction meaning is about the order ID. Order ID is the meaning of transaction. Let me show something. Let me show something here in the order detail. Let me right click here and let me select top. You can see that. For example, there is an order, 1 transaction, 2 transaction, 3 transaction. In that order ID, they have 3 transactions. You can see that the order name or the order number is 10 to 48. But how many transactions are involved in that order? Just 3. Just 3. You can see that. For that, the fields to calculate that is order ID. But how about the function? You click here, there is something called count. Count is everything. Everything is no distinct. It's everything appear. Order ID, you count. In that case, it was 3 times, 4 times, 7 times, whatever time. Okay, and now you need to be sure you put the correct areas here. The correct area. For that one is the company name. But the company name is about, let me show here, it's about total company by product. Let me go back here and type total underscore companies by product. Total company by product. Okay. How that product have how many company? The second one is AVG underscore price. Sorry. And here quantity is total. Let me see here how they require total quantity by product. You need to be sure everything is in the correct place. Total quantity by product. Or you can type without any underscore if you like it. But to be standardized is product. Perfect, wonderful. And here discount is AVG underscore discount. Perfect, wonderful. And how about that one? That one is about transaction quantity. Let me see here is total transaction by product. In that case, total transaction by product. Perfect. Okay, great. And now we need to save it. Just click here, save. Remember, this is a query views. It's a views. That view you can use for many things. Later, when we continue with that kind of training, I show you for what you can use view. Why view? Why view really? Sometimes I prefer queries. Sometimes I prefer, depending what is the meaning of the future uses about that. Okay, now I'm save it and I put here, for example, B, and here's product underscore statistic. Perfect. And hit OK. Now close it. You don't need to do everything. Just refresh here, right click, refresh. And here we are. Where is product statistic? I think that was mine. I did that. Product, I don't remember which one for the fair. But doesn't matter. It's the same. Just like this. Got it? Just execute, and here we are. You can see here total company by product, ABG, total, blah, 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 blah. Perfect, wonderful, marble. Okay, that is the meaning of the, in that case, the views. The views is like that. But sometimes, and it is another thing. It's another thing. Here is if you highlight the top 2000 and just delete it, you can run again. And here we are at 77 rows, but it's totalized. But how about if you want to totalize that query, or sorting that query is the best way by transaction in descending mode. Just highlight the query, right click here, design query editor. Remember, you don't need to know any code at that moment. For example, if you want to sorting by total transaction, just go to the fields total transaction and just order one. And here is in take of ascending, just click descending and hit OK. And here we are. Now the computer show you what was the maximum transaction, that one. And here we are. Okay, the same thing and appear here. There is a way to format. For example, AVG prices is a currency. How about the discount? It's a percent. It don't look like perfect with how many decimal places, you know? How can I do that in a query? Easy, 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 easy. Just right click, highlight that. Remember, you don't need to know code. Just right click here. You don't need to remember what is the position, what is the thing. Okay, right click here, just delete the design editor. Okay, no necesitas saber nada de código, solamente colocarte en el lugar que sea, seleccionar el espacio de código y descargar el editor. In here, for example, AVG prices. How about if I want to put the currency Excel? Before AVG in that line, in the column, you type format, easy. Doesn't matter if you put in capital or not. Open parenthesis. Here at the end, comma, a quotation, a single quotation, and C as a currency, a single quotation again, and just click here, close the parenthesis, and here type AVG underscore price. Doesn't matter. Now you have the same name, but it is formatting. How about the discount? Before I put AVG. Don't worry about that. That was the meaning. Okay, I'm making mistake in discount, but don't worry for now about that. Just put here the name. The name was the alias was the mistake, but doesn't worry. Doesn't matter. Okay, just format. Remember, I am recorded in the real life without any script or something like that, al natural. Okay, here is a P, I can present a single quote, and here close the parenthesis, and here we are. Put here, in that case, and now I put the correct one, AVG underscore, and here is discount. Be sure you put the correct label, the correct thing, because it's the final user that is that, and it doesn't make any sense. You make a mistake, and just right now execute. Voila! Here you have the percent and 2%. That is the meaning of format. That percent with 2 decimal is rounding to 2 decimal. The price is rounding to 2 decimal. Remember, that is AVG. That is an average of both variables. Got it? And now you can use that one for everything. You can put that one in the source of for example, BI, if you like it, in future training, I use it. But the most useful, for example, forever, I don't know if forever or for now. Excel is the source, it's a good source. Sometimes the people ask you about do something and you need to do it immediately and you need to send an Excel format. But first of all, it is my recommendation. Always you do some query, please save it. Save it. Doesn't matter it's based on the view or not. Save it. And here put something of, summary of product statistic. Because when today you remember that, but how about and 2 months ago in the future you don't remember that statistics. Okay, perfect, wonderful. Here, if you like it, you can put here the name or the environment was, but doesn't matter. Hit save it right now. And how about to put an Excel, easy peasy. You click here in that corner. You can export Excel when you have um, less than, for example, less than a million of row. If you have more than a million, you can use that method that I showed you right now. You need to use an export from the database or something like that, and try to show in a few seconds. Okay, let me right click here. Just first of all, click in the corner. Okay, later right click here and copy with headers. Just click it and let me go here to Excel. Let me open Excel systems and copy that. It's 77 rows. It's nothing, It's nothing. Let me put here. Let me open it. Let me just right click and paste it. We don't have any problem with that, Just right click here and just paste it. Here we are. And the corner, you click here on the corner and in the middle, just click on the corner and whatever intersection between A, B, C, or whatever, just double click and you expand automatically. Can see it? If you want to better looking, you click inside the table and go to here, format as table, and select whatever format you like it. I love the green one. And here we are. You can put that the table in better position, something like that, but that is. Here is the analysis. Sometimes the management and the boss need that, and you need to do it, and you need to be faster, And there is Excel. Let me minimize that, and let me close here. Let me show another way to export to Excel that one and that one too, but in one table. In one worksheet. Okay, how can I export that views to to a worksheet? Okay, easy peasy. You right click here in the database. It's at the database level. Just right click North Wing and go to, oh my God, where is task? And there is something called export data. You click it, export data. Okay, perfect. Just next here. And here you need to look in the source. Click it here and the source is equal. Okay, and here is the database Excel is North Queen. Perfect, great. Next. And they ask you about the destination. The destination is where is the place to export and go back to Excel here. The most sometimes is Excel 97 2003 because some people need to use it as a CSV or something like that. But first of all, you need to select here the Excel version. Be sure you have the correct connection. In my case, I have that connection. Just click browse and select the place. In that case, I select here export, Excel export, and I'm override it, of course. Okay, hit next. Hit next. And here you need to select which one are the database or the views. In our case, is that views. Do you remember that? And that views. Both at the same time. You can export whatever quantity you like it. If you like it, export a table or another query to Excel to work externally, perfect. Just click next here. Just next, and finish. Here we are. Remember that is easy because it's a few quantities raw. It is working right now. I don't know what happened. Maybe it is right now. It is right now. It is finished. Perfect. Wonderful. The execution was successful. Hit close here and go back here to the database. Go back to no, sorry, to OS. I have here backup. And here, let me see here, Excel. Go to Excel, double click here. You can see right now how it look like. Wonderful. Wonderful. And there is another thing. If you use the same name and you have before, for example, in that case, that was the another query I did. It's the same. Both are the same. But that was that did before. They keep it in that folder and they add the new one. But that one they substitute the entire query for this one. I recommend strongly that you use the new Excel. Don't use the Excel that don't override the Excel and create a new one and put the name and easy peasy. Okay. That is the meaning of that presentation. Try to show you how you can do something without any code. Okay, that is important to know that. Okay, sorry for my English. I am not 100% speaker, but I try to do every day my best. Okay, thank you so much.